Hello and welcome to match one. This is Old Man Poole. We have won our dice roll and we are definitely playing first. I am highly amused by my opponent's profile picture here. That is just the best. I wonder if this is the kind of hand we have to keep. We have a land, we have Ruthless Sniper, we have 4 cards with cycling, including one that we can play right off. Is this better than our average 6-card hand? Our average 6-card hand's probably going to have 2 lands, a couple cyclers. Won't have Ruthless Sniper, though. Oh, this kind of is turned off. I think this hand's going to be too slow most of the time. I think I'm going to mole again. I think this corner kind of borderline, though. Part of me wants to keep that. I think this hand's actually comparable. Maybe not miles better. If we find a swamp, though, we're not too unhappy. And we do have a compelling argument to help us get there. Yeah, we have one of our early drops, which is good for us. Just gonna cycle this here. And finding an initiate's not bad there. And finding a swamp's quite good for us. Cool. We'll start off with our Doomed Dissenter. Probably not gonna plan on utilizing the horror. We would like to just be able to play that rather than cycle it away. We're close to 5 lands as it is. Alright, my opponent is back after a pretty long and laggy stop there. It looks like he is ready and on the case with good plays, so... okay, well, we can actually use the horror now for some advantage. Sure. I think we probably will cycle the horror if necessary. Oh, I guess we actually can this turn. So we'll just play this and pass back. Which means we probably won't end up cycling at all, but we'll see. My opponent looks like he's on the white-black zombie beatdown plan here. And if he's playing lots of binding mummies, that might be bad for us. We don't have a ton more early drops we could play, although I guess we have a reasonable defense right now. Attacking with a binding mummy is pretty risky right now. Okay, that makes it less so. It's still a little bit scary. If we have a cycler, like, makes an attack very aggressive. Alright. Now I can't punish him for it here, but certainly would like to. If only we'd had that swamp one turn earlier. Alright, we'll play an Even Initiate here, and pass back. Okay, well, if he plays a zombie here, he gets to beat for a reasonable amount. Sparring mummy, okay. We go into 14. We get to crack back with Even Initiate? We're actually not in a great position here. My opponent gets to be on the beatdown pretty dramatically. Okay, I kind of like playing another Even Initiate and having... I guess actually if we cycle the horror, then we can't pay for it. So we're gonna lose this race. He swings for 7 next turn if he has any zombie. Suppose we like double block. Plus kind of backs, he just leaves the Dissenter alone. I think we need to stem the bleeding here. I don't like attacking with the Even Initiate. Okay, well, we'll play a horror here. And we're just gonna pass the turn. One has had a blistering start, though. 2 binding mummies tends to do that. Alright, him cycling there is a good sign for us. Also a sign, though, that we maybe should have swung with the Even Initiate. Hard to know, though. Hard to know. Okay, Spearmaster is a reasonable card, but not a crazy one. So I think we're okay swinging with the horror here. I guess if he double blocks, we just trade for a Binding Mummy, but he probably won't. That's pretty risky if we have any play at all. Maybe we should just attack with the Ava Initiate. Yeah, let's just attack with the Initiate and play another one. Well, still looking very aggressive here, but maybe I should have blocked with a Doom Descent. Oh, I guess we didn't really have a good opportunity, I don't think. Do something like that. Leave one swamp up. Because I totally have a horror. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Okay. Embalm is a pretty good effect there. Fine by me. Fine by me. It's going to swing for quite a chunk here. Okay, so we could take 9, go to 5, and kill off a Binding Mummy. If we find any cycling effect, it's pretty good against the Spearmaster, though. I think we're just going to jump here. Get a 2/2. We take a good chunk, but okay. All of a sudden, Wasteland Scorpion looks pretty good. We could crack at my opponent here. We swing with all of these. We swing for 12, but then we're almost certainly dead on the rebound. If he has any zombie, we're in trouble. I guess we maybe swing with both initiates and hope to set up for lethal in the next turn. If we do that, he taps down. We use, well, yeah, I guess he's gonna make us discount block regardless. So maybe what we should do is shoot the Spearmaster, cycle the horror, crack in with the horror for 6. Trade. I guess he goes boop boop, swings, trades, takes 6, 7, 8. I guess we can use the Ruthless Sniper then. Maybe we just want to make things a little bit smaller here. I think we're gonna use the effect now and see what we draw. The question is whether we want to make a Binding Mummy small. I think we probably do. If we kill off a Binding Mummy, it's pretty good for us. We are gonna pay. Okay, that's not what we were hoping for, but that's okay. Here we swing. If he has a zombie, he taps, or I guess we're gonna swing at the horror. Taps, swings with everything. We take 3, 6, trade. Go to 1, and we're close to having my opponent dead on the crackback. Okay. Let's do something like this. I guess my opponent could block. I'd be very happy if he did. No point trying to play around 2 zombies. If he's got 2 zombies, we're dead regardless. And my opponent just had a good draw and we were a little bit slow, which, unfortunately, being a little bit slow, I think is going to be pretty par for the course in this deck. But it looks like my opponent doesn't have 2 zombies, otherwise I think he would just be, you're dead here. I guess maybe he's worried about the Ruthless Sniper killing off a Binding Mummy. Ooh, nothing. That is good for us. Are we okay with that? We might just be okay with that. I guess, although if we don't draw anything, it'd be nice to get an Embalm trigger off of the Eve Initiates. I think we're gonna block, actually. That's okay with us. Okay. I think it gets us a little bit there, but that's actually not terrible for us. He taps some things down, but it's after combat, so it matters a lot less. And it's nice to know that he doesn't have the random +2 damage that could have ended up getting us. Okay. Here's an example where we're happy we traded. So I think we're gonna swing with the horror. Again, if he's got 2 creatures tap, we still got 2 blockers. Take 3, 6, 10. I guess block. Take 3, 6. We're still not quite dead. If he doesn't have a zombie, I think that's our best chance to victory. Maybe we'll convince my opponent he needs to jump here. Could attack with both, and he might just be scared enough to try it. If we get him to trade with an Aven Initiate, that's a win for us. Because it represents smaller damage. I think we're actually going to try and bluff here. I only need 2 cycling cards. We hit another cycling card, we just win from my opponent's perspective. This is close. The problem is if he's... I guess he probably doesn't have a zombie, otherwise he would have gone for it last turn. Alright, let's just attack with the horror. If he finds a zombie though, we're still in serious trouble. Well, if he swings, I mean, the Avian Initiate cracks back. The horror's pretty close to lethal. Yeah, that is great for us. My opponent's doing that. Yeah. I think my opponent thought better of it. Do it. Block. Yes. Woo! Okay. So we don't get any real advantage here. We don't have any cyclers, but we get to kill off a Binding Mummy and the Spearmaster. And I think we're actually in a pretty reasonable spot now. We have a couple of Ava Initiates, which represent a lot of inevitability. We have a Ruthless Sniper in play. And I think we are probably better positioned for the late game than he is. Yeah, we are not sad at all to trade off the horror there. Gravedigger. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's unfortunate. So he taps down 2 things. Tap. Swings for 6. Ugh. I guess we trade for the Binding, or the Sparring Mummy, or the Binding Mummy if it comes in. Yep. You got me, son. My opponent's deck looks pretty good. I think this is one of the better zombie version decks that you could have. Ooh, interesting. Didn't play another Binding Mummy. Yeah. Okay. We'll double block here. We kind of have to. I assume he kills off the sniper. Wandering Death. I like me a Wandering Death. So here we can make Doom Dissenter and a Horror. So I guess we play Wander now, get back Doom Dissenter and Horror, or we get back. Could get back Doom Dissenter and Scorpion. problem is, inevitably, this Oketra's attempt is just going to kill us in 2 turns. Okay, we need to... Well, if we get back a horror, we represent a lot of damage next turn. Let's see. I guess we play a horror, he plays a binding mummy. He keeps that from blocking. Swings in for 3. We've got 2 blockers, and we're okay in that circumstance. He taps down 2 creatures. We're in a little bit of a rough spot. The problem is we need to find something that wins us the game very quickly. And I think horror is our best chance of doing that, because the catcher's attent's gonna keep swinging in. I think we have to get... I guess if we hit Ruthless Sniper, maybe we want Ruthless Sniper Horror, because the Ruthless Sniper we can play on the next turn and shoot the Oketra's Attendant. I actually think that might be best. So let's get that and our Horror, and just kind of hope that we hit a Cycler. I think that's kind of our best course to victory at this point. Certainly can't afford to attack here. Because if he has 2 zombies, or if he has any 1 zombie, we lose then. And we know he has Binding Mummy in hand, so... Not a Binding Mummy first. Okay, Spearmaster's good. Keeping the Binding Mummy for when he needs it, I suppose. Although, interesting, he didn't actually go for any attack there. Okay. Okay, let's just swing with our horror here. Try and convince my opponent to block again. Nope, nothing. Okay. And we'll play a Festering Mummy out. My opponent knows we have nothing, but we have a fairly good board position. This is a tight game for sure. Still not going for it quite yet, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me. We hope he doesn't have like Catcher's name, although if he does, we kind of need to block anyway. Yep, something like that, I think. So unfortunately, you can wait until after first strike damage is dealt and then play it if you wanted to. And then Catcher survives, so we don't know if we want to put the Festering Mummy token there. I think we want to play around it, actually. So I think we want to make sure we get this Catcher's Attendant dead. Yes. Alright. Okay. And I think we're still not in a bad spot here. Like Caravan's not a bad one. And we can bring back another Aven Initiate if necessary. So he still has a Binding Mummy in hand. He plays a Binding Mummy, taps down the Horror, swings with everything. I guess we take 3 and kill it. I guess that's not that bad. Then we still have Splendid Agony up. I think we attack with the Horror here. Also gotta respect it. I think he's probably gotta at least jump with the Warrior. Ooh, that's great for us. That's even better for us. Okay. Do something like that. And then cast Splendid Agony, get Supply Caravan, and then he's only got 3 damage, so we're gonna kill off the Spearmaster as well. We'll leave him with the Warrior, that's okay. Then he does 3 to us, we kill off the Supply Caravan. Okay, so he can hit us for 3 here, but then he's only got a Binding Mummy to block the Horror. Ooh, Compulsory Rest. It's a good one. Okay, yeah, we'll just go ahead and take it here. Right now we want to be able to play the Aven Initiate in the same turn. We have 8. I think we need to sack this. If we do find our Soul Stinger, it's a little bit bad, but actually having the counters on the Soul Stinger seems okay here too. Okay. I guess do we want to swing with the Ruthless Sniper here? I guess not, because it blocks the Warrior, okay. So. Ooh, intense game. We've used up a lot of our time. It's been really, really tight, but okay. Okay, still doesn't quite get in, even if he really wants to go for it. Still does have a Binding Mummy, right? Oh, did he not get it back? Grave. Maybe we've just been playing this wrong the whole time. Oh wow, yeah, he got back the Spearmaster, so he didn't even have one. Man, I should have played that better. I just assumed that he had it, I guess. Here, I guess another Mummy goes for it. Do we want to pull for anything less than max? Probably not. We just try and win the game next turn off of a huge pull from tomorrow? Seems like we probably can. Even if he plays another Mummy, which he's not guaranteed to have, we can chump block, take 3, we're not dead. Guess we've already played our land for the turn. Alright, let's pass. And then if we need to for pull, we can. It's likely that we want to keep 1 back to use with the Ruthless Sniper. Okay. So we block there and there. Give it -1/-1. Something like that. He has Amonkhet's name, we still use the -1/-1. Looks like he didn't do anything. So let's cast this here. We're gonna go ahead and discard a swamp. Put the -1/-1 on the Binding Mummy. Yes. Alright. And now we have a Cartouche of Ambition, and hopefully that's enough to put the game away. So we're gonna put that down seriously right now because we need the life gain. Woo! I think we got it. This was really, really close though. We can't just win this turn. We're gonna go ahead and swing. We're gonna play Wander in Death. We haven't played a land yet. So we can play Wander in Death, get back like Wasteland Scorpion and the Mummy and play them. It's probably our best chance to make sure we stay alive. think that should be enough. Don't have to have a pretty great play here to work his way through. Gravedigger's pretty great. We still have a decent amount of life, though. I don't think he has anything with flying. Yeah, if he's just getting back binding mummies, that's not going to be good enough. Woo! Alright. So, long, grindy game, but we did get there. My opponent's deck looks great. Got lots and lots of zombies. Gonna have a fair amount of reach. Gale Strike seem okay. I don't really like our blockers just because they don't even block all that well. Kind of want to be proactive. I guess Gale Strike actually is okay, because it kind of mitigates his effects. He has Binding Mummies. Our blockers just get so bad, although we're slow enough that I'm not sure that we might just need to play Critical Mass of blockers and pray, basically. Didn't see any combat tricks that make Gale Strike better. Floodwaters only seems okay. I'm kind of tempted to just run it back. I think I do that too often. Maybe instead of a River Serpent, we want another Shimmerscale Drake. Oh, this is a pretty good attacker too. Like, the horrors seem pretty good. It's just 4/4s, which is pretty much all they were the whole game. Sure, we'll run it back. There's probably a good sideboard plan there. Let me know in the comments or wherever you're watching this if you think that there was a better play there, because it probably was. I think overall we played that pretty tightly though, to finish that game out. We had to get a little bit lucky, but I think we played door outs and we got it. Okay, this hand looks pretty good. We have Ruthless Sniper turn 1, Scarab Beast turn 2, or Seeker. Pull from Tomorrow, Archfiend, some big, powerful later game stuff as well. We're going to go ahead and keep. Do need to play fast. That was a good draw. Got Ruthless Sniper here. And pass. Binding Mummy? No. Huh, cool. Let's go ahead and swing. He has impeccable timing. I think I'm okay with that. And we'll play our Seeker of Insight. Archfiend seems great against his deck in general. He seemed pretty light on removal. It's very creature-based. Okay, Painful Lesson. I guess I actually probably should play the island there on the off chance we want to pull. Well, that seems pretty bad. Nah, we're not gonna cast a non-creature spell, I don't think. No. We are probably gonna cycle one of these two things though, and find a little bit of action. Maybe we don't even need to. If we don't cycle, it gets pretty reasonable with the sniper. If you play something here, I think we cycle just to get the immediate benefit, but it's worth considering not. If we play the Archfiend later on, it's pretty good. Soul Stinger. Alright, well that's not something we particularly want to put counters on. Okay, and the Seeker actually blocks it pretty well, so I don't think we're gonna do anything there. Yeah, and we'll just pass the turn here, I think. This opponent had a pretty slow draw. And by me. Nothing. Black, Caravan. Okay. So I think we are going to use the sniper and pick off that. Scared Feast is relevant because it's a little bit more... It's interesting that the Archfiend or the Soul Stinger is actually quite good against Archfiend. Maybe we'll make him kill off the horror with it. In which case, maybe we want to play the Wanderer in Death earlier. Well, getting back a couple of cards seems pretty good. Scare Feast does stone cold nothing for us other than cycle. It's just a little bit more efficient mana-wise. That might be relevant, though. Yeah. I think that the 1 mana cycling actually might be pretty significant, since we're a little tight on mana right now as it is. Let's kill off that warrior. Yes, we would. Cool. Cool. So we're going to play the Horror first and try and get him to trade off the Soul Sniper or the Soul Stinger for it. And then play the Archfiend a little bit later when the coast is clear. Because it's a little bit sad if we just Archfiend a couple of times and then the Soul Stinger gets to trade for it. It's still pretty good. I mean, we can put this down to a 0-1 and just not use the cycling ability. Oh, I guess it's not a May. It's interesting. Most of these are May effects, but this one actually isn't. You have to. Alright. Binding Mummies in full force. Sure, we'll take 3 here. Okay. So here we're just gonna swing at the Horror, see if he's willing to block it. And then we'll play the Archfiend and prepare to cycle. Go Horror. Okay. Fine by me. So we could just cycle the Scarab Feast, but I think I like setting up for the Binding Mummies a little bit more. That seems fine to me. I'll cast our Archfiend. And pass the turn. And Archfiend is pretty damn good. Okay. Okay, does that a lot. He swings probably with everything. Yeah. We'll go ahead and block. Cycle this. See, that 1 mana ended up being pretty relevant. Sure, that one. No, we're not. Okay. So we'll go ahead and swing with the Archfiend here. And play a Soul Stinger, I think. Our best block. And he has a tough time swinging with Binding Mummies now, and even with the Sparring Mummy to some degree. Yeah, we're gonna put on the Soul Stinger. We'd rather have a bunch of medium blockers than some really big ones. Ooh, that was a mistake. We should have kept up 2 for pull from tomorrow, on the off chance it really mattered. Yeah, it might actually. That was probably a mistake. Don't know why you tapped there. Oh, oh wow, okay. I think it's in for a lot here. We do get to kind of destroy his board this next turn, but that's a fair amount of damage. So we can kill off both Binding Mummies, so I think actually keeping like the Soul Stinger back is pretty relevant. We'll just keep swinging with the Archfiend here. And then we'll plan on using Poole this next turn. Alright, it's a good one. Okay, let's cast Pull from Tomorrow, leaving one up, I think. And we're going to go ahead and discard the Swamp. And we're going to go ahead and shoot a Binding Mummy. Or the top crop. I don't like actually killing that off the top crop. And then we can kill him with the Cartouche of Ambition on the Archfiend, even through the Festering Mummy counter. Alright, we got there. So, we played it a little bit tight on time for sure there. In a bad habit with that, especially when we're playing a little bit grindier games. It was a really good match though. I think we played pretty well. I think the deck looked sweet. Archfiend obviously looked unbeatable that second game. But we're happy to take the victory. We'll go on to match 2 here.